Good morning, evening, afternoon guys, my name is the Edinator. Welcome back to another unboxing video. Today I'm going to be unboxing this bad boy. You can't see that, there it is. My favourite company in the world, Comica, hit me up recently and said, hey, we're releasing a brand new microphone, would you mind testing it out? And I was like, absolutely. So it's a shotgun microphone, very similar to the Rode Videomic Pro that I've currently got on this camera, so I will be definitely comparing it to that and seeing which one sounds better. They are also roughly in the same price range. Although this is the Pro version, there is a light version which is less expensive. If you are interested in purchasing this microphone, make sure to check out the link in the description, and while you're down there, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button and subscribe, that would be nice. Sorry. Yes, today I'm unboxing the Comica V30-PRO. Let's do this. First impressions in the box. One thing I do appreciate is the fact that they include the wind muffler in the packaging. Rode, the makers of this, the Videomic Pro, like there is obviously a wind muffler on here, but I had to buy it separately. Already, Comica's in the lead. And also, check out the size of it. Compared to the Rode, that's huge. That's absolutely enormous. Then you get into this, pull that off, and there's your mic. And there's some free silica gel. Love that. No, here's the Rode Videomic Go, and this is the Comica one. Both have different types of shock mount. The Rode one has sort of this design that absorbs shock like that, whereas the Comica has sort of just one massive spring that allows the microphone to move around without getting jolted. Size-wise, if we're looking at it, the Comica one is bigger, so if you're looking for something that's slightly more portable, Rode might be the path to choose, but ultimately it's about audio. How good do they sound? One other quick thing to mention, the Rode has no settings. You can't mess with audio levels. Comica, you can mess around with the settings a bit. You can change it depending on the circumstance, which, gotta say, it's nice to have. Another thing to note is the wind muff goes on this one like this, as you would normally think. Whereas on this one, it says insert here, and you put it sort of over the top, because obviously the shock mount is a lot bigger and it's got to fit the entire thing inside it. So that just pops out there, and then you've just got that on the bottom. I'm not a huge fan of that whole feature. I think that the Comica is considerably larger. Actually, side note, the Comica one requires 2 AAA batteries, which is a bit of a downside, because you know, you've got to remember to put batteries in it and charge the batteries. So there's a door on the top that I didn't notice, that you just slide 2 batteries in and then slide it back on, and then this green light comes on indicating that it's on. So yeah, advantage of the Rode Videomic Go is that doesn't require any batteries. I will also note that batteries were not provided by Comica. I had to get some of my own, so... Alright, audio test. As you can see, I have set up 2 identical Canon 200Ds, and I've put the Rode Videomic Go on that one and the Comica V30-PRO on that one. Although the Comica V30-PRO does have a +10 audio setting, the Rode doesn't have any adjustable settings, so I put them just both on normal mode, and you will hear them completely as they come out of the camera with no processing. I'll also compare them to this lav mic I'm wearing, just, you know, to have sort of a benchmark. So first of all, I'm just going to do a basic audio test. We're in a medium-sized indoor space. There's no wind noise or background noise or anything, except it is really windy, so that kind of picks up, doesn't it? Testing 3, 2, 1. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Testing 3, 2, 1. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Testing 3, 2, 1. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. That's used to like test out keyboards and stuff, but okay, that's fine. We can use that for audio too. This is the Rode. This is the Comica, and this is the lav mic. Rode, Comica, lav mic. Okay, now these are both shotgun microphones. They are directional, they have a supercardioid pattern, so they should be picking up noise coming from this general area, rather than either side or behind it. So to test that out, I'm going to do two things. One, I'm going to stand over there to the side, see how well they pick up, and then I'm going to put my phone over there playing a video. But first, yes, I'll stand slightly out of shot. Okay, testing 3, 2, 1, testing 3, 2, 1, testing 3, 2, 1. This is the Rode, this is the Comica, this is the lav mic. And now to test out the directional isolation of my voice, I'm going to play a video from my phone behind on my chest of drawers behind the cameras and see how well they can eliminate that background noise. So let's just take this off. Alright, I've got answering comments 27 playing over there at a fairly low volume. So I mean, I can hear it, but it's kind of faint. So again, this is the Rode, this is the Comica, this is the lav mic. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. And now I'm just going to not say anything so you can see if it picks up at all.
It's unbelievable. My granddad lives there. Definitely a station.
And there you go. If you do actually want to see that video, it's a pretty good one. You can watch it by clicking up here. The final audio test I'm going to do is I'm going to take both cameras and both microphones outside. Okay, it's very windy out there, so it should give quite a good test for both of them. See how well both the wind muffs and the microphones themselves do with wind noise. And it's obviously a more open space, so we can see how well it does blocking out just general outside noise. And you know, a lot of people will use these kind of things for vlogging, and walking around outside holding the camera, that's vlogging. So outside. Alright, so I am now outside. I must look like an absolute idiot to everybody who couldn't possibly see me. So I'm just walking around the streets with two big cameras and two giant dead cats on microphones. But anyway, it's all for the interest of science, you know? So over here in this hand I have the Comica, and over here in this hand I have the Rode Videomic Go. Both of them set to normal audio levels, so it should be a pretty fair test. It's very windy actually, you can probably tell because of my hair. Oh god. Just testing how well both of them do with wind noise, because that's going to be quite a big selling point. Because, you know, the majority of people who are going to buy microphones like this are those that go around and vlog outdoors. So if it can eliminate wind noise, then that's quite a good selling point. I'm just continuously switching between them so you get a good sense of how each one sounds and how they compare. 3, 2, 1, testing. This is the Comica. 3, 2, 1, testing. This is the Rode. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. My arms are getting kind of tired now from holding these two big cameras, so yeah, back to, oh my god! Back to indoors! Oh, cheers, thanks me. Okay, yes, so I'm back now from outside. Gotta say, it was really windy, so pushing the microphones to the limit. I put the normal foam things on them so you can see them a bit better. This is the Comica one, this is the Rode. One thing that I will say about the Comica microphone is that that whole segment that I did outside, I had to do that 3 times. Because the first time I had it in the +10 mode, so it wasn't a fair test because this was being more overly sensitive. And then the second time I just forgot to turn it on completely. So that is a considerable downside of the Comica V30-PRO, is that I am the kind of person who would just always forget to turn it on and then have no audio. Because if it's plugged in but not on, the camera thinks that you plugged in a microphone, so it doesn't use the inbuilt microphone, so you end up with just no audio whatsoever. It's my general stupidity and forgetting to turn it on that is the cause here, but just something to bear in mind, that if you forget to turn it on, you're in trouble. Overall, I was pretty impressed by both of them. I thought both of them, considering the price, did really well. I've listened to all of those audio recordings and the comparisons, I've edited it, and my thoughts are that the lav mic actually gives the most realistic sound to my actual voice. It also has the least amount of noise. This is slightly unfair because it's placed here, whereas these microphones were both over there. It makes sense because, you know, it's a lav mic, it's supposed to do that. So kind of disregarding the lav mic in this comparison. Comparing these head to head, the Comica has slightly less background noise than the Rode, which is a plus. It also has more low end, so my voice sounded considerably deeper than the Rode, because the Rode picked up more high end. Don't know why that is. The Comica sounded slightly clearer to me, but it was really close. I thought with the test with my phone over there, with the video, I thought the Rode did a slightly better job at eliminating that noise, but again, very close. When we were outside, they were very similar. The Comica was slightly better at eliminating the wind noise, but considering how windy it was, they both did a great job. Overall, you've watched the video, you make up your own mind. I've got links to both microphones in the description if you're interested, and the lav mic. That's the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. Let me know if there are any other products that you want me to buy and compare. And if you are a company out there and would like to send me a product, as always, I would much appreciate it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.